the world turns and the days go by, I'm living life, I don't wanna die. Clock's ticking and the time waits for no one. There's no exception, it's an unlimited motion. Can you feel the force? Public enemy, I'm a rebel without a pause. When the timing is right, let's have the time of our life. When you're catching feelings, I'm catching flights. Can you feel the force? Without a pause. When the timing is right, let's have the time of our life.
Well, welcome. It's Sunday. It's 4:05. You know what time it is. It's FTW Future Focus. I'm your host, the Mastermind Bob Rogers. With me, I have one of the most interesting, crazy, silent but deadly. I hate women's wrestling, but I will smack a fool if they make fun of Naomi.
There you go.
Marvelous Marcus Buckley. Marcus, what's up?
What's up? Cold as hell in Chicago, but we gonna make this do what it do.
Yeah, we're under an iceberg. Everything's under ice. And I
Man,
ain't talking about the government agents either.
shit, I almost ready to deal with them right now.
Man, this is nuts. I've never seen, like, up there where you're at. It's a little calm. It's still snowing. It's still snowing here.
Yeah, like we were talking about off air. And man, I guess it comes here first. So I guess you getting what we got last night.
It's nuts. This is crazy. Rob is not on the air right now, but I want everybody to say a prayer because he lives in an area where this stuff really affects his communications and everything. Um, Rob, if you out there, bro, just just let us know you're okay because I know this storm has cut off a lot of communications for a lot of people. You got ice in certain places. You got snow. I know down there got about 8 to 9 foot of snow where Rob's at. So Rob, just let us know you're alright, man.
Yep.
Yeah, this is deep. This is deep. But here today we got a whole bunch of stuff going on, man. Last night, Saturday night's main event, you have Michael P.S. Hayes talking out the side of his neck. Hobbs is coming to WWE.
Boy.
Maxine Dupree and Becky Lynch actually put on a darn good match.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this week was filled with some very entertaining stuff. So we're going to get right down to it and start talking about it. Speaking of, we'll start off with Maxine Dupree versus Becky with Natalya. Did you watch that match, or what did you think of that match?
You know, I'm gonna tell you, if we had if we had the year in awards, Maxine Dupree is my most improved wrestler of the year, as far as I'm concerned. Um, you know, when she was doing uh, that model agency bullshit, I mean, as far as I was concerned, she was either a fast forward or a time to change the channel when she came on. But I really have to give her props. She must have been practicing, whether it was at the performance center or with Nettie or whatever. But this actually, both her and Becky, I thought looked good in this match. I know like you and Tony aren't fans of Becky at all. I didn't think I thought she was better than you guys thought she was, but I was impressed with Maxine Dupree. I mean, I thought she sold well. You know, she definitely played the underneath babyface role perfectly as far as I'm concerned. And let me tell you, Natty looks good. You know, like she lost about 10, 15 pounds. I mean,
Boo.
she looks good. I'm hoping, and I'll touch on it more later. But considering the state of women's wrestling right now, I really hope that they use her more now. Um, give her a world title match. I don't expect her to win one, but I think she ought to get a little program with either Valkyrie or Jade at this point. But I always like to heel Natty, and I thought this was actually a good match. I was pleasantly surprised when I watched this. If I was scoring it, I would have gave it a solid 3.75, maybe even a 4, maybe. I mean, it was a good match.
I gotta say this. Oh God, Maxine Dupree has grown on me.
Mhm.
I will admit that girl has been training her butt off
Yeah.
because she worked this match well. To my thing, I think Becky was even surprised that she had to step up. Because if you notice in the middle of that match, the tone kind of changed and was like, "Oh, okay, let's pick this up then."
Yeah.
Natty is a great teacher because that's who she's been training with.
Hmm.
Natty is on point. I'm glad that her first program, serious program, is going to be against Natty because this is going to really show what she's learned. Natty's going to push her.
Oh yeah.
Natty's going to push her to the limit. Natty's, of course, going to come out on top. Teacher does come out on top. But I would love to see her in a title shot picture. But see, I'm not just satisfied with her being in it. She needs to win.
Who, Natty?
Yes.
Yeah. I would love to see it, but don't see it happening. But I would love to see it.
And you know who I would like to see her in a match with?
Your girl.
Io Shirai.
Oh, I was just gonna say your girl, Jordan Grace.
No, no.
Okay.
That will come later.
Okay.
The first one is Io Shy, or Io Fly, or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
That's the first step. Then you go on to Jordan Grace. I think Daddy with going against Jordan Grace needs to have the title, not be, you know, not Jordan Grace has the title because like Jordan Grace is going to take the title from Jay. Looks like it. Hopefully they wrong because I think Jay needs it a little bit longer.
No, you hearing that? Because I don't see that happening at all.
The way they're doing things, I'm thinking they are because
Yeah.
I think they want to train Jay a little bit more.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I could agree with you on that, but I don't. I don't. I see Jay going into Mania the champion.
I would hope so because I know her dream opponent is Charlotte Flair,
Yeah,
and Charlotte would love to have a title shot and win that belt back. Because if she went against Charlotte at WrestleMania, Charlotte's winning. We just know that.
yeah. I'm thinking Bianca comes back. Will be back. I think Bianca is going to come back and either win Mania or the Chamber and win that belt. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, I think she will, but it's going to be a Money in the Bank thing.
Yeah, but the only thing about your theory is, we've talked. Well, me in particular, talking about this. I think Jordan Grace is one of the top 10 wrestlers in the world, female wrestlers in the world.
Oh yeah,
But they not putting a title on her, and the reasons why. We ain't got to elaborate. They put the title on Jordan.
that sucks
Yeah,
because she deserves that title.
I can agree with you, but I mean, as long as it's still WWE and Hunter and what's his name,
Bruce Pritchard.
yeah, as long as they're running things, it's gonna be this extension events
Well,
when it comes to stuff like that. I,
hold
I
on.
yeah, I think Jordan is. I think Jay needs a quality win, and I think it's going to be against Jordan Grace.
Well, There's another factor into that I found out, and we're going to discuss that a little bit later in the program.
Okay.
Yeah, it kind of shocked me, but pissed me off at the same time. But next subject. Well, I'm going to say I'm thoroughly disappointed in this. I'm just going to start off by saying this right off top.
Right.
One of the people that I had my eye on when it came to professional wrestling, because I had the fortunate pleasure of seeing him live, Tommaso Ciampa. And that man is now left the WWE. Let me ask you this. Tell me what you thought of Tommaso Ciampa, and what did you see in him when he came to WWE versus what has came about with him.
Well, I mean, when he came to WWE, are we talking about NXT or the main roster?
Yeah, NXT.
Oh, NXT. I mean, the man has it all. I mean, I would think back then when Vince was still overall in charge, I can see he's not Vince McMahon's cup of tea. In terms of what his vision for world champion should look like, or even a WWE superstar. And I can see when he made it to the main roster, I can see he's way too old, you know. But I mean, to the rest of the world, I mean, the guy had it all. I mean, the guy looks like he's chiseled out of rock, chiseled out of granite. The guy is intense. I mean, intense as hell. I mean, he can do it all in the ring. I mean, to me, I see a guy that should be world champion. But I knew with WWE booking, we saw right up front. He was when he first came to the main roster. What was his first thing? He was flunky for the Miz. So that was death sentence right there. Then he went. Then I guess he got injured. He came back and they put him in some good matches. I'm like, okay. They took him away from the Miz. He had a couple of good matches, and that was it. I don't know what the powers that be did not see in him, other than maybe he's kind of short. That's the only thing I could think of. I don't know, but he's another guy that his run in the main roster was very disappointing, and I don't know. Actually, I don't even want him to go to AEW. I really don't. I hope he just kills it on the Indies for a while, make his stack his coin, and come back in a couple of years. If he wants to wait that long, 'cause he's got to be what in his 40s. I would
Yeah.
think. I would think in his 40s. So I know he has like neck issues. So I don't know how much longer he wants to wrestle. But I think this was a huge miss. I think he should have, at the very least, been an upper mid card guy at the very least. I think.
There are people and there are wrestlers that come on the scene that you just know are marquee.
Yeah.
That you know that has that spirit, has that stature, has that presence to where this guy's gonna be a champion. They dropped the ball. They dropped more than the ball. They dropped the whole team when it came
Yeah.
to Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa should have been champion a long time ago. And honestly, he's one of the rookies to quell all that I'm 40 stuff. He's one of the rookies that I saw that I would have seen that would have been mature enough to whatever until I would have did a shocking ass move. He would have went against somebody that was a champion. Now, it would have been like a CM Punk or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'd have had a transition champion that was respectable, and he just walks in there and he takes the belt from him. His first match. I would have had that stature for him,
Yeah.
and then finally some crafty veteran would have came around and cheated him out the title. But this is the problem. The way he looks, they think he's a heel. Don't get me wrong, he does play a heel very well,
Yeah.
but he'd have been my face. And because he wrestled so well, he would have got over as a face. The problem is they don't realize, and this is where my talk is going to come later, that certain people that they think are pretty boys that'll get the girls' attention and blah 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 are not the same as from yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Most of these girls right now have the long beards, have the bald head, muscular, not pumped up muscular, but more fit muscular. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta know what women like before you can put it out there. And a lot of chicks like Tommaso Ciampa. I've heard some comments that made me like, "You kiss your daughter with that mouth? What? You know?"
Yeah.
So that factor, that it was a miscommunication about that factor. I'm sorry. There's one subject that we'll talk about later. I think really needs to come to reality with today's times.
Yeah. And I think another thing is, when Vince was still in charge, he admitted that he doesn't watch NXT. So I don't think he really saw Tampa Tampa's work.
That was the other part.
I really don't think he watched them. I just think he saw this guy that's just like an old man, and I'm never going to push him. I think that was a big part of what happened. I think.
And also, I think Gargano held him down
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
because I don't like Gargano.
yeah,
He's Garbaggio to me,
yeah,
Mr. Garbaggio. Him and his damn wife.
yeah, yeah. Candace is not good at all to me.
Candace and Good shouldn't even be in the same paragraph, let alone sentence.
Yeah.
Candace is like the bunny to me.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah, the motherfucking bunny.
Dude, I'm gonna get you some therapy for that one of these days.
Dude.
Seriously,
Oh,
you have an unnatural
oh.
hate, you have an unnatural hate for that woman.
That'd be the most expensive gift that you gave. I hate the bunny.
Yeah.
God. Ugh. Anyway, next subject. We're gonna be talking about. We're gonna be talking about the results of the Saturday night's main event that happened last night. What was it? Vancouver
I think it was Montreal. I think somewhere in
or
Canada.
Montreal?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Somewhere in damn Canada. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm cool with Canada because they don't like Trump. So,
Oh
love
well.
you, Canada.
Oh,
Love you, Canada.
there you go.
You know, me and you, we ride together. Me and you, Canada, we ride together. We cool. But Saturday night's main event had some matches. We're gonna go into it. Um, I'm sorry. I want to talk about something before Saturday night's main event, though.
Okay.
What did you think of that promo with Cody and Fatu?
Oh, the little back and forth therapy section, whatever.
Yeah.
It was okay. I mean, I thought it was okay. I mean, I'm just gonna tell you. I uh, um I'm growing. I'm having what's the word for it? I'm kind of growing tired of Cody. I'm just you it's like I look at Cody and I look at Fatu, and I'm just like, get the fuck out of here. There should be no way, But we know what's gonna happen and everything like that. But I thought it was okay. I mean, I think they tried to present it as there's a real beef between them. They tried to. I think Cody tried to match the intensity of Fatu. In my opinion, I think 5-2 actually even scaled his intensity down a little bit, so Cody can keep up with him. But I mean, they took some shots at each other. I give it to them. They tried, but I thought it was okay.
I loved it.
Okay.
I loved it, and it was because it kind of reminded you of today's times. Cody is this guy that's been around, has been the good guy, walking around. All of a sudden, just says, "Hey, maybe if you didn't do what you did, you wouldn't have a felony, and you'd be all right." Who does that sound like?
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of guys that look like his character.
Boy.
Yep.
And if Fatu came back with, "I've been locked up 15. I'm coming to get you." I'm sorry. It's too much like real life to me right now. And I'm loving it. I'm loving every bit of it.
Okay.
And it's something about Fatu's delivery that finally the street people are being represented.
Yes, absolutely.
Finally, they're being represented in their own element.
Yeah.
And Cody, to me, is the perfect person to counter that off of. Because he's too damn good to two-shoot.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not against certain things because look who's he married to. You know what I'm saying? So he's in that perfect position to have everybody thinking like, well, wait a minute, why is he saying that? But it it is a mental exercise that is so fucking beautiful. I'm loving how these fans are just like, well, 5-2 is cool. Why Cody said that? And it made me think on Facebook a couple of months ago, you said the same damn thing. I'm loving this. I think I'm enjoying this a little too much.
Yeah, you like that? Okay. Yeah. I was okay.
Because it real life depicts real shit. And it spilled out on Saturday night's main event. I was so thankful because when Cody went for that second whoa, 5-2 started whooping that ass. I was waiting on the motherfucker to do something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, when is somebody gonna just knock him the fuck out whenever he does that second whoa? He's up on the fucking ropes. And nobody went and tried to knock his ass the fuck out when he does that? What type of heels do you fucking have?
But that's a whole nother conversation right there.
Yeah, that's true. But 5-2 said, hold my beer. Wow! And they started going all over the fucking arena. Beautiful. Beautiful. I can. They don't do it that often, so I don't mind when WWE does it. You don't see every single match, every week, every month start off hot like that with an outside brawl and blah 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 people fighting. You don't see that. That's why I can accept it in this instance. Number two, it goes with Fatu's character. Now, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna lay it out there. I got Jacob Fatu in one hand. I have John Moxley in the other. Who's the one I'm thinking I'm gonna see in a street fight whooping somebody's ass more? Jacob Fatu or John Moxley? I'm sorry.
Oh, please.
We know the answer. Jacob Fatu.
Please.
It fits him. It never fit Moxley. It never made sense. I didn't like when he did it because it looked phony. I believe Jacob Fatu's crazy. I
Mm-hmm.
believe that if I was one of his 7 kids, I would never do nothing wrong throughout my young life Because I'm not getting my ass whooped by him.
B- Believe me, if I was dating his daughter and I even thought about looking at her cross-eyed and that's her daddy, oh shit.
See,
Please.
I don't even know if I would date his daughter.
Yeah, I can tell you.
Might have to avoid that whole situation altogether.
Yeah.
And if she came at me, I'm videotaping it so I can show him, look, your daughter came at me. Don't get mad at me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that dude is nuts. Jacob Patu is crazy. John Moxley acts crazy.
And not very well.
No, no, not very well. Not well at all. It's shameful. He should be ashamed of himself. Yeah, but anyway, I loved it. I loved how they did it. Technically, it wasn't a match because the bell never rang. But I did like the element to where they was fighting, and who sneaks out of nowhere?
There you go. Yep. I,
McIntyre lays them both out.
yeah.
Loved it. I gave that one a 3.75.
Okay. Yeah, I thought for what ended up being pretty much a street fight, I thought they did it as well as could be done. I totally agree with you. WWE doesn't do those type of things very much, and there was nothing. They didn't do anything stupid or ridiculous. Doing it. I mean, considering that it was Cody doing it, I thought it looked as much of like a real fight as it possibly could. The only thing, and I'm not even gonna say it's a bad thing, but it's just one thing that I'm already tired of. I'm tired of all the quote unquote security guy bumps. They do this shit every week, both WWE and AEW. One guy beating up 10, 15 security guys every fucking week. Okay, I'm tired of it now. That's my only drawback, but I thought they did that, around the arena thing very well. And I love the Drew interference. That came out of nowhere. I enjoyed it. And it sets up wherever they're going next with it. I'm sure at some point it's going to be some kind of three-way between the three of them, and it keeps that. I thought they got everything that they wanted out of that quote unquote match, because I was wondering how they were going to do it. I knew it was going to be some kind of outside interference that neither one of them were going to take a pinfall. That much I knew. I just didn't know how they were going to get there. So I mean, I gave it like a three and a quarter. I thought it was pretty good for what it was.
Okay, so question. You did not like the security?
No, no, what? I'm just tired of seeing it every goddamn week. Every damn week between WWE and AEW. I mean, they're doing that spot where two guys will beat up 20 fucking security people. It's like, come on. I mean, it's air. It's not. There's nothing special about it anymore. It's literally every week on Raw, SmackDown, or Dynamite, on Collision, every damn week. And I'm burnt out of it personally.
I have to say, this one was a little different for me because it was like they didn't just beat him up. They did certain special moves to him that was kind of cool. I love that little flip he did for the top rope. That was Fatu that did that. What the heck it just happened? Marcus? I bet you Marcus got a phone call. Every time he get on here, for some reason, he get a phone call. Yep, sure did. Boy. But I did like it when they sat up there and they did the special moves to him and was tossing him around, diving, doing certain things. It was interesting. They kind of use the security in a different way. It's not used on normal circumstances like they usually do in AEW, whatever. They were kind of focused in a different way to it. They were taking certain moves and things of that nature. There we go.
Yeah, sorry about that. I swear, every damn Sunday, everybody like y'all know I'm on this anyway. Never mind. But I'm gonna tell you now. I don't know if you noticed this, but there was one spot I had an issue with was
What?
when Fatu did the moonsault outside the ring, where
That's the one I like.
oh, where he jumped from one part of the corner, the ring, to the other part. Then he did the backflip onto it. Now I don't know if you noticed this. And I take real issue with this. He damn near really botched that spot to where he only hit two of the security guys, and he didn't touch Cody or the other three or four guys, but yet they all had to fall to cover it up.
Yeah, okay,
Oh,
I
that
got
was
you on that one.
bad. That was bad. I mean, I was like,
Yeah,
Jake. That, I mean, it's like, dude, just do the flip. Don't try to do the extra bounce anymore because he fucked that up. And
that's true.
he made the rest of them look bad, having to fall and play along with it. That was bad. That
That's true.
if I if
That
I'm
is true.
Hunter, and whoever the agent was for that match, I'm cursing them all out backstage. All
Hmm.
all of them got to curse out with that because that was bad.
I agree. First off, let me say, give a shout out. Ty, Ty, I see you in the chat, Ty.
First lady,
Yeah. Hey, she said, hey, Marcus Mastermind, we got some ice in New North Carolina, and I'm still hunkering down and comfortable as fuck. And then she was talking about their Toxic Champa going to New Japan Pro Wrestling. Uh,
that would be pretty good for him. I just don't want him going to AEW. I just don't want him going there.
I, I don't know how to feel about that. I honestly don't know how to feel about that.
He's gonna get lost in the shuffle. He's going. Just think out Kyle O'Reilly. Just think Roger Strong. Okay,
I don't like Roderick Strong.
but I'm just saying he's going to be right in that mid. He's going to be lumped right into that mid card group right there. That's his future.
That sucks.
Yep.
That really sucks.
I mean, unless he's going to get a good payday, then go ahead, take the money. But if you want to shine, I've been no, I'm not able to see New Japan anymore. They took it off here in Chicago, but
Oh, for real?
oh yeah, it was on Access TV. So it's been a couple years since I'll be able to see it. So I don't even know who the champion. I forgot who the champion is now, but I know I took it off to catch the. I forgot who beat him, but yeah, yeah. I think you should go there and like GCW and them type of places, them type of indies. Where you can make some nice money and shine.
Hmm. To me, I just looked at it and I don't know. Everybody's leaving. Evil's leaving.
Yeah,
Like a whole bunch of them are leaving. And it
yeah.
makes me wonder what the heck do they put them through where they leave like that?
Yeah, well, I think everybody wants to shine in America. So I think once they make a big enough name for themselves, they're going over. They're coming over here. Make the American money. That's what I think it is.
I've always said, and I said this to Rob, I also said this to the audience when it comes to pro wrestling. And I hate to go back to Tony Khan, but it's the truth. I said Tony Khan was looking at trying to make that style a mainstay and a profitability thing here in America.
Hmm.
And it just doesn't gel.
Yeah,
It's two completely different styles.
Hmm.
It's okay here sometimes, but not as much to make a big dent. You got these guys coming from New Japan. I say half of them ain't even gonna make it because their style is so different.
And well, not only that, but by the time they come here permanently, I mean, their bodies are so beat up, and they're so well past their prime. You know, it's not that they're not the same anymore.
True, that's true also because they tear each other up over there.
Yeah,
It's like golly, dude, did I do something wrong? Did I date your daughter? Is she okay?
yeah. I mean, they beat the shit out of each other over there. So I mean, and then I mean, now the travel is not like it used to be here in the states. With the lack of house shows and things like that, which I have mixed feelings about. I guess we'll touch on one day, but I mean, you look at most of the Japanese guys, except for Takeshita, that came over from New Japan. They're all, even Okada, they're all well past their prime.
Yep. I don't know. It's just I guess I missed the boat on them, but I wish I could have seen them in their prime.
Yeah, like I said, I was able to see it on Access TV. I mean, to
Mm-hmm.
me, for a while there, New Japan and what was the show? The Lucha show were the best two shows on TV for a while there.
Wow.
I mean, they were that good when Bullet Club was at its prime, and you had Nakamura and Okada and Tanahashi,
Mm-hmm.
Nato, all those guys in their prime. Man,
Mm-hmm.
they know AJ Styles was over there. Kenny Omega was coming up. Man, it was great TV.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but back to the subject we was at.
Okay.
You kind of answered it already. You think it's going to end up being a three-way between Drew, Cody, and Fatu?
Yeah, with no question. It's just a matter of when and where.
Who do you think is going to come out on top on that though?
If it's going into Mania, I would say Cody. I don't think Drew is going into Mania as the champion, and they're not going to put it on Fatu yet. Right now, it's Cody against who? Maybe Roman, maybe, but I e- either that match. Only way Drew goes into Mania as a champion is if that's going to be the match at Mania, the 3-way, which it could be. Matter of fact, I think it is because doesn't Drew wrestle Sammy at Rumble next week? I think.
Yeah.
Right. So yes, that could possibly be the main event at Mania then.
Well, you still got Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, but see, I think that's going to set the match up. Somebody's winning. Well, it's either going they going to be it's going to be something. Cody gets his rematch. Well, I don't know. I don't think Cody wins Rumble. I could see Fatu winning Rumble maybe. I don't know, but
I can see Fatu winning Rumble, but Cody winning something in Elimination Chamber to where he gets to go,
yeah,
and then they both saying, "Hey, I want him at WrestleMania, and I'll take you on too." Drew's like, "No, I only want a one-on-one match," and GM is like, "Oh, well, I get to screw Drew. Yeah, let's make it a three-way."
yeah, that makes sense. I can see that.
And that'd be a night. That would be night one. I'm telling you, that would be night one though. I
Uh,
don't see it as being the main event.
I don't know because that means Punk against who then for night two. I don't know.
That's the question.
Yeah,
It depends on who Punk's opponent is going to be.
Yeah.
I don't see Gunther. I don't know. You got too many people on the list. Would it be Chris Jericho?
Oh, would it be Roman?
Ooh, Roman versus Punk.
I mean, they haven't had the match yet. They've been teasing it for like 2 years.
That's true. That is true. That's definitely true. Oh man, you might hit on something right there.
Because if it's Punk versus Roman, that's night two. That's definitely night two.
Yeah, but Punk has gotten a little slower to me. This is gonna be his last run as champion anywhere. I just, I just hate to see him go out like he's going out. I mean, but at least he's losing the belt. He's losing the title. I think by next year, Punk is gonna retire. The next 2 years at least, at the most, he's gonna retire.
Yeah, I think his contract is because you got to think about it. He can still be an attraction for one, and because he's so good on a mic, they can find something for him too. So maybe,
It'd be funny if he becomes GM.
oh, I would love it.
That would be hilarious as hell.
Yeah,
He becomes the authority that he always hated.
yeah, I absolutely love it. That would be great,
Oh God, I wish I could be on a promo with him on that.
man.
I'll be like, yeah, I'll flip his tie. Yeah, follow the thing of Triple H, huh? Follow Triple H rules, huh? Oh God, yeah, that would be hilarious. But that first match was cool.
Yeah.
Next, Rio and Io Sky took on Liv and Roxanne. Decimate this. I already know you want to.
No, you know what? So
Wow. Every time he gets on, they always do this. It seems like every time he gets on, they call. And it's like, why? This is messed up. Oh my God. How in the world did you. Hold on.
damn, sorry about that. Goodness. Um, but surprisingly for a women's tag match, it wasn't that bad. I thought it was actually a decent match. And I mean, I was kind of surprised that Liv took the pin and not Roxanne. Um, but I thought all four women worked well. You know, one thing that's glaring is everybody in that match except for Rhea is a damn midget. I mean, Rhea looked like she's about 7 feet tall compared to other women.
Mm-hmm.
For one, and then two, dude. Now, if you still date Roxanne Perez like she's 12 years old, I don't know what you looking at. Oh, that little thick little bottom she got. I don't know what you looking at, dude. Roxanne is plump in the ass, plump. And I'll ding myself. Yeah, I'll ding myself. Thank you for joining us. Yada yada yada. But yeah, I thought the match I thought was okay for a women's tag match. I actually didn't fast forward by it. as you watched the match, um, there was a little couple of little spots here and there that was kind of okay, little botchy here and there. But overall, it was okay. I think Roxanne is getting better. I think she's definitely going to be a star next couple of years. She's not there already. I think she's really good. You know, Rhea's Rhea. She's always great. But you know, Eo's good, of course. But the problem for me is when you look at the women's tag division right now, unless that's where all the stars are right now. Either they're in the women, they're in a tag team, or they're out hurt, like Bianca, Naomi being pregnant, etc. And that I think it's Tiffany's hurt. I think that's why Jade and Stephanie are having lackluster title run. They're focusing more on a women's tag division than the singles title. Because I mean, when you think about the star power that's in the women's tag team right now, that's where everybody is. But overall, I gave the match a 3. I know, surprised, but
You give it a 3?
yeah.
Well, they say hell has to freeze over for certain things to happen and look outside, so I don't know.
You didn't like it?
Actually, I love this match.
Okay.
I was waiting on you to be like, I hated this match.
No,
Well,
it was
I
decent.
love this match.
Yeah.
And it's for the reasons you said. The thing that flips me out is I have a problem where a woman is grown, but she looks like 12 years old and thinks she's supposed to get over.
Dude, come on. Dude, come on.
Now, hold on.
Okay. All right.
Last night, I got to give it to them, though. Liv and Roxanne did look like women last night. They look grown. I don't know what happened.
Man.
I don't know if it was if they like did something different with their makeup, their outfits, or whatever. But they look grown last night.
Tell me,
Roxanne almost got to be like, that old rap song, Roxanne.
man. I was like, if Bobby still thinks that like that should look a 12-year-old, I need to go to school where he went to school. That's what the 12-year-olds look like.
Hold on. But there is still one. I'm just gonna let that play. You see it?
Uh oh yeah. That's right. Tony, I'm telling you, dude, Roxanne was like a little dicky there.
Oh. And I gotta admit, I'm not even gonna hide it. I was thinking the same thing too.
Man.
The only one that looked like a teenage girl out there last night was EO Sky.
Yeah, yes.
EO Sky looked like a baby. I'm like, God, dog. And then Tony was telling me she's older than all of them.
Yeah. EO, be careful. Rob gonna whip your ass.
Boy,
Don't talk about his Yoshis.
hey,
Yeah.
he can have her.
Yeah.
She too innocent for me. I can't do it. But Roxanne,
Man.
boy. But the match itself, besides the aesthetics of it, went real good with me. I did like it. It could have been better, but I gave it I gave it one rating at first, but then I started thinking about the match because I was gonna give it a 4, but then I started thinking about the match, and then I was like, this. So I had to lower it to a 3.5. But I did enjoy the match, though. It wasn't like I was like, ugh. It wasn't like the bunny was out there or anything, but
Oh my God.
you know. Next matchup, Shinsuke Nakamura takes on the phenomenal AJ Styles. What did you think about that one?
You know what? This was my match of the night and moment of the week. So I'll go into detail detail about it when we get there. But I gave it a solid 4.
Right on.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I I enjoyed it thoroughly. I'm just not sure if it was a repeat of what they did in New Japan or not. But even if it was, they still stepped it up.
Yeah.
AJ brings out the best in everybody.
Mm,
Nakamura is not a bad worker at all. I just think there's a lot of people that can't take what he dishes out.
yeah.
I think you got a lot of. I'm just gonna go on and say it. I think right now in certain federations, you got a lot of pussies. You got women complaining that this girl hits hard and blah 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 blah. You guys don't want to work with certain guys because they hit hard and blah blah blah. It it's not ballet. Sorry, I don't know why y'all tripping because he hits hard. Oh well. I don't know why y'all tripping because she hits hard. Oh well. Get over it. It's wrestling. It's physical. Be physical and get it over with. Because that's what the people pay to see is physicality. Why are we tripping? Why are we babying about this? It's ridiculous. I gave it a 3. Loved the match. Liked the match. Last match of the night. Oh my God. 4-way. Damian Priest took on Sami Zayn. Took on Trick Williams. Took on Randy Orton. What did you think about that one?
I thought this was a good match. I gave it what did I give it? I gave it 3.75. I almost gave it a 4. I mean it was um I mean, first of all, it ain't kind of scramble match. I know there's going to be moments when somebody's outside the ring selling like their tire hurt or whatever, but they wasn't over obnoxious with it. That's the first thing I look for. I mean, it didn't. I didn't. Nobody was gone. Didn't seem like anybody was gone for an extremely long time. Secondly, I really thought they did a good job with putting the shine on Trick Williams. I thought he really looked good this match. I was happy. I know he wasn't going to win, but I was happy that with the way he came out in this match. I was so far. I'm actually happy with the way that they presented him so far. I thought he was going to be lost in the shuffle like
Mm-hmm.
Mello was when he first came up. You know, in this match with 3 veterans, I thought he definitely held his own in that match. I mean, so that I was really happy to see that. I think we all knew Sammy was winning this, in his home country, and the way he's been talking and the way they've been going with this for the last few weeks. So that was no surprise there. And I think we all knew that goddamn Priest was taking the pinfall. Yeah, I think we all knew that was happening. But overall, I mean, I think they worked together well. Um, no, nothing stupid, nothing outrageous. I mean, overall, I thought it was for a scramble match and for a WWE scramble match at that, I thought it was pretty good. Again, 3 and a half.
Let me say this. Everybody that's watched this program for a while knows that I hate scramble matches. I think it's lazy booking. Not to take that from Jim Cornette, but it's the truth. I think it's lazy booking. I think the only way you can have that is if the stories make sense to separate. and to something to come out of it. Because most scramble matches, nothing comes out of it. It's just a scramble match and there's the winner. This one, though, surprised the hell out of me. I was not happy Trick Williams was in this damn match. I was not happy Randy Orton was in this damn match. I thought this could have been two separate matches so everybody could showcase their skills. I didn't care less about Sami Zayn, and I couldn't care less about the T-Move Undertaker, Damian Priest. Just don't care. Damian Priest has not interested me since he was teaming with Rhea, and he didn't interest me then because I was looking at Rhea. And Sami Zayn's bit has gotten old. I'm tired of I'm the underdog and I'm going to come back. Dude, you should have been came back. You should have been whooped some ass. But you haven't. Now you want to start whooping some? No, dude, not when Trick comes. No, not over Trick. No, sorry. The thing that kept me together in this match was Trick Williams. His psychology from the get-go is I'm standing outside. So him playing that role fits so well into the scramble match. Because he did what they normally do, but it was a purpose for it. You know what I'm saying? So I get that. The thing Sami Zayn with these comeback victories, when again he's 85 pounds soaking wet with a beard that probably gives him another 20. I'm sorry. I don't buy into Sami Zayn. I don't buy into this. I don't know. There's something about Sami Zayn I just don't like.
I mean, to me, I think Sami Zayn is a hell of a worker, and I think he's a hell of a promo. But like you said, when you look at Sami Zayn, I mean, it's hard for me to buy a guy being a badass when I look at him and I feel like, oh, I can whoop his ass. And,
Yeah.
and I think that's what the problem is. Even back when he was as hot as he's ever been against Roman, I mean, I'm looking at the two of them. It's like this shouldn't even be a match. Like when they had their first match and Roman just beat the shit out of him the first time. To me, that's how it should be every time when Sammy wrestles most people. That's over 250. That's just what it looks like. That's why I don't think Sammy's ever going to win the title. That's why I didn't. I know I was the only guy when we did this show. I was like, no, Sammy. I don't care if he's in. I don't care where he is. If he's in his backyard, Sammy should never be beating Roman, especially for the world title ever.
Yep.
Even now,
And now thinking about what you were saying, I agree with you. I
yeah,
was caught up in the hype. I ain't gonna lie to you.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
caught up in the hype.
yeah,
But looking at it now, it's like, no.
yeah. Drew McIntyre should beat the shit out of Sami Zayn next week. I mean, next week. It shouldn't even be. It shouldn't even match. Now we know it's going to be a competitive match, and Drew's probably going to have to cheat to win more than likely. But but Drew McIntyre should beat Sami Zayn in less than 10 minutes, and that's if he's fucking with him. That's
It's
it.
less than 5.
Right? I only reason I said 10 if he's fucking with him. Like back in the day when the heel would be beating the shit out the jobber, and he would put his legs on the rope to fuck with him. Things like that.
Mm,
That's the only way this match should go more than 5 minutes. But that's it. Sammy just does not look like somebody that could kick somebody's ass.
no. He don't look like he can kick his own ass.
Exactly. He ought to be in a ring against Riho and them like people like that.
Io Sky.
Yeah. But
And
not
I would put Io Sky over.
when I say EO is good. I wouldn't even. I mean, again, Sammy can work. Don't get me wrong. Sammy should be the cowardly manager. He could take the bump. He could take the bump, and he could cut a hell of a promo. I'll give him that.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%. But he ended up winning.
I mean, were you surprised?
I was disappointed.
Yeah, I get it, but I mean, if he, I mean, but were you surprised though? Did you think
No,
did you think anybody else was going to win that match at all?
I was hoping Trick won, but I just knew it wasn't gonna happen.
Or I mean, I knew Trick was the least likely to win. I would
But I
have,
was hoping.
yeah, I would have bet Damian Priest would have won before Trick.
I would have said Randy Orton.
Yeah, but not yet, not yet. You gotta remember they're in. Let's think about it like this: who's of all them guys, who's over the most in Saudi right now? Out of all four of them,
Yeah,
you gotta think about that.
that's true. Mm, that sucks.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't want him to win. I
I
just.
agree with you. I just knew they in Montreal and then they're going Saudi next week. So I mean, if there was any doubt in anybody's mind, I'm shocked.
Nah, it just disappointing as hell.
Yeah.
But from disappointments to happy times, moment of the week.
Okay. My moment of the week was the AJ Nakamura match. Um, this match was as close to the New Japan matches as they can really do in WWE. I mean, I was this is one to me. This is one time when the four match card worked well for this kind of match because they gave this match time. I mean, I love the storytelling in this match. I love the ring psychology that they did in this match. I mean, they really gave these two time to work. I mean, AJ is a genius. I mean, in terms he's like a true artist in the ring. I mean, I'm watching this match, and I mean, it's like it's just us really. This is wrestling. I mean, these guys actually put on a wrestling match, and I don't see that much on a Saturday night main event. And I think partly because of time restraints, I get, but this to me this was the best Saturday night's main event they have had since they have come back. As far as I'm concerned, this has been their best show. I mean, I saw some good actual wrestling matches. I saw some good quote unquote gimmick matches. I saw storytelling. I saw that they pushed stories along. I mean, this was overall a good show, and this is, I mean, if this is AJ, if AJ's truly about to retire, then I'm glad we got one more classic AJ versus Nakamura match. As much as I gave it a 4, I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and that was my moment.
My moment of the week came last night. It wasn't a match. It, it was a statement made by Jacob Fatu. And it had me dying the whole damn time. At the beginning of the show, as he's walking to the ring, he says, I went from EBT to WWE. I died. I said, hell fucking no.
Yeah,
What the? Where did he come up with this stuff at, man? I
I
mean, I'm like, oh. I was crying. I was crying. That line right there did it all for me. Moment of the week right there. You come from EBT to WWE. Hey, food stamps to foot stomps. I mean, what can you say, bro?
uh,
What can you say?
I just wonder how many people were like, "What's EBT?"
Yeah.
That got lost on a lot of people. I think.
I would love to take a poll to see that one.
Yeah,
I wonder. I might do that. I might do a poll and see how many people. Oh, I'm bad. I'm real bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you tapped out.
You know what? You got. I had 2 tap outs this week, and you about to cover both of them. So I'll pass it to you.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
My tap out was, and this was a hard choice. And I'm still debating on which one because I got 2 myself.
Yeah.
I wonder are they the same.
I don't know. I said when I saw your agenda, I'm like, damn. He got the 2. I was trying to decide which one, and you got them both.
Well, uh, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna pick the P.S. Hayes comments about Chelsea Green,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna go into that in a second.
Yep.
Actually, no, we're gonna go into that now.
Yeah. Good.
What the fuck is up with that dude?
I, it's like,
I know they partied hard in the 80s and 70s. I know they did that thing. Michael P.S. Hayes was the second coming of Ric Flair. We just go get to him. I tell the truth. Man
uh,
partied, had his women.
well, okay. I'm about to say on that part. Okay, I'll give you that on that part.
No, not the wrestling part. I'm talking about the
I,
women and
I
party.
I didn't know. I didn't know where you was going with that. Okay.
No, never on the wrestling tip. No. And if everybody's wondering what I'm talking about with Michael P.S. Hayes, Michael P.S. Hayes made a statement that Chelsea Green is just there to get everybody else over, which kind of shocked me because I would think he would be the main one trying to push these guys.
Mm-hmm.
So I started thinking, and I'm thinking about Tommaso Ciampa. I'm thinking about a couple of other people that work there. How many of these people that's been quality that we've been sitting here loving, wanting them to get pushed, and Michael P.S. Hayes has been like, nah, we ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna tell you the truth. And you're gonna look at me like I'm crazy when I say this, but I'm gonna tell you straight out. If I had a choice between Tiffany Stratton and Chelsea Green would have got it. If I had a choice between Io Sky and Chelsea Green would have got it. Last Legend, love her to death. Love my chocolate drop. But it was between her and Chelsea Green getting it. Roxanne Perez could stack herself double to be taller than Chelsea Green. And I still take Chelsea Green. What the hell
Mm-hmm.
is Michael P.S. Hayes thinking coming from an era to where he had to struggle? He was with the Freebirds. They at first didn't want to put them over. I don't know if anybody know their wrestling history, but they looked at Freebirds like, nah, they ain't gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
And they struggled to get up, and then they finally proved themselves. What the heck is going on to where he does the very thing that he hated to happen to him to a person that is obviously, it's not a question. It's not saying she has potential. She's shown it on camera, on TV, the audience reactions. Mm. What the hell? Can you explain this to me?
No. I mean, and one of the reasons why it's going to be my tap out, or at least one of them, is what does WWE stands for? It's with the E and W is what entertaining. What woman on the roster right now is more, or I think you even argue in wrestling is more entertaining than Chelsea Green is right now. Chelsea
There's
Green,
only, are you talking about all the pro wrestlers or just WWE?
all the wrestling period, but especially
There's only one person,
who's that?
Tony Storm.
Okay,
Only one.
okay. she's right there with it. Okay, I can see that. Okay, okay. Well, she's right there. One A, one B. I'll let you, whoever wants to decide. But yeah, they're both right there. I'll give you that.
Yep.
Oh, I'll give you that. Okay. Um, but I mean, Chelsea Green can wrestle as good as anybody. She's shown it. She's as good of a wrestler as anybody. But more importantly, she could come. She doesn't even have to. If you put a title on her, especially the world title. I mean, to me, right now, like I said earlier, with most of the main eventers in the women's division being wrapped up as tag teams or out for whatever reason, she would be the perfect person to be the world champion and bring attention to that division because she wouldn't have to wrestle every week. Just her promos alone can get her over alone. Just talking about whoever she's wrestling next and being the chicken shit heel. I mean, I can see her cheating her ass off to beat somebody like Jade, for example. And at the same time making, taking bumps for Jade to make her look like a gazillion bump, a gazillion.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she would be the perfect champion right now for it. I mean, I don't know if Michael Hayes was back there smoking that shit when he said that. I really don't know. I mean, to me, she would have been a perfect person to bring some press to get that U.S. title, that women's U.S. title over. I mean, I know Julia's supposed to be good. I didn't see her when she was in Stardom, but so far, um, it's like if I close my eyes and just listen, I couldn't tell the difference between her and Oscar. They both sound exactly the same to me. Exactly, and they both get on my goddamn nerves with all that damn yelling and not knowing what the hell they're saying. And Kiana James ain't doing it for Julia right now. She's just
Mm-mm.
she's not doing it. She's just not. Only thing I like about Kiana James is looking at her new tits that she just got. Uh, other than that, she's not doing it as a mouthpiece. She's not doing it at all at all at all. You know,
Oh,
I mean
oh,
that's it. Kiana James, that's it. I mean, she's a pair of nice new tits.
oh,
What she is right
oh
now.
my God.
Yeah, and Rob, I'll ding myself. That's two. I'll ding myself on that. But yeah, I mean, she's better than I would love to see her more than Julia right now, and I think she would be the perfect world champion right now. I don't understand what PS is not seeing in that. She's more at this point in her career. She's more than just somebody that should be used to get the person over to the next level. She's definitely more than that. I don't know. I mean, I don't think she's that bad looking either. As far as I'm concerned, she's not that bad looking at all. I'm
Mm-mm.
a little jealous of Matter of fact, hell, if I was Matt Cadona, oh, she would make me go woo woo woo. Oh yeah, oh absolutely.
Oh, oh.
You get Chelsea, yeah, woo woo woo. I'm right there with you on that one, and I'll ding myself again, Rob. That's three. I'll ding myself again. But yeah, I don't know. But that was more than likely going to be the tap out that I would have picked this week. But I don't know what Hayes is not seeing in that at all. I mean, she matter of fact, even with the booking that she's gotten so far, I think she's so good. She's one of the few people that can overcome that. If they gave her the rub, she can overcome. I think she can overcome that and get herself over as a heel champion, just like that. I think she's that damn good right now.
I think she's so good till the crowd wouldn't let her be healed.
Yeah, eventually, yeah, she would be the cool heel. I can see that. Matter of fact, she gets pops now
Yeah.
when she comes back.
Uh, now, why you going woo 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 over there? I'm just like, I'm looking at the crowd reaction. I'm looking at her in the ring. I'm looking at how she interacts. I'm looking at how she makes these women look better than what they are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at her work rate in that ring. I'm looking at all this, and she is the perfect package. Perfect package.
Yeah.
She has everything you want when it comes to the WWE style. Looks, can talk,
Mm-hmm.
can work, can outwork anybody, can make anybody look good, can embarrass people if she wanted to.
Yeah.
But Michael P. You know what? Can I be honest with you?
Please.
I think Michael P.S. Hayes is jealous. I think Michael P.S. Hayes wanted to get with Chelsea Green, and she was like, no, and he felt bad for himself.
It could be possibly because I I really thought that the direction they were going, I think we knew that eventually your girl Piper was going to turn on her eventually, and I really thought that match was going to let everybody see what Piper could do. I thought Chelsea was going to fly around for her and make her look like a gazillion bucks. I thought that was the direction it was going to eventually end up going with them two. You know,
They ain't never gonna pay attention to Piper.
yeah, but you know what?
I'm ready to give up on that one.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I thought that would have been a match where they would have looked like, okay, okay, Piper can do something. I thought Chelsea would have been a perfect person to make her shine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she will, but again,
yeah, we know,
they
we know,
yeah.
you know.
Piper's still my number one though. She can wrestle for me anytime. You hear that, Piper? Come talk to your boy. Come holler at your boy. Okay. After being saddened by that one, we're gonna go to our final subject. Oh my God, what they doing? What are they doing with Hobbs?
Yeah,
What I thought I first thing, the name. Royce Keys. Now, I thought it was somebody in history that was named that. So I'm like, let me look up and let me see. No. No. Nobody in history, nobody anything is just Royce Keys. Why would you give him that name? Why would you? Royce Keys? Royce sounds like a female name in the first place. This dude is a brick house.
yeah. I think it's not his son's name, Royce, or something like that, or his name, or his real name, or something like that. It's something like that, or it's something related to him. I
Well, if it is, I stand corrected.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's either his son's name or his name or some combination of that or something to that or something like that. I think.
I'm sorry though, that don't flow right to me.
Yeah,
Main event on WrestleMania, Royce Keys. That don't flow right.
yeah.
I want someone that Marquez gonna be like, oh snap. You know. I hear Royce Keys, I think somebody go I think Alicia Keys' brother or something. I think he gonna come out singing. They're already going a direction I don't like. And he ain't even stepped foot in the ring yet. Hold on.
Yeah,
Ty got some
yeah.
news
I saw.
for us.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's his son's name. That's what I thought. Yeah,
Royce's Powerhouse Hobbs son.
yeah,
that
yeah. That's what I thought. I remember seeing that. Yeah,
makes it even tougher for me. Because now I done made fun of the darn name and it's a son's name. Now I understand it.
Mm-hmm.
I understand now. Hey, you learn. Can't be perfect. But do you think he's going to make a bigger impact in WWE, or do you think that he's made his impact in AEW, and that's the part that he's going to go?
What have I always said about being WWE? It does
That is hard to date the females.
well. No, not anymore. But
Oh yeah, good point.
right, yeah, not anymore. But it doesn't matter how you look. It doesn't matter how good you can wrestle. If you're ever going to get over in WWE, you got to be able to do what?
Talk.
Right. And so far, we have seen no evidence of that from Hobbs at all. Um, yet so far. And I think with the same thing, he looks like $1 million. He does. And I think for his size, he moves around well. I think he's probably going to be I'm going to guess, in NXT for 2 years, or he's going to come in being somebody's bodyguard or an enforcer or something like that if he's on the main roster. But and if his promo skills is what I think it is, mid card at best, he's going to be booked pretty much. He may have a run here and there, but overall, if his promo skills are what they seem to be, then mid card at best.
You know who I think they're going to place him with, which would be perfect. The Vision.
Not
I could I,
seeing
I
that.
could see that.
Not seeing. I will tell you, I can only see it if it's true that Seth is going to do his own faction when he comes back. Then I can see that, but not this version of Vision. No, I don't know. I don't see that.
I can see Seth doing his own version, but he's either gonna be on Seth's side, he's gonna be on because he needs somebody to talk for him,
Yes.
and that's the only two groups really to where some of his stature could stand out. It's either Seth's thing or it's Heyman's thing, and I would prefer him to be with Heyman because I think Heyman would really get him hyped up and put him out there. But as far as his overall career, yeah, that is an up in the air thing because WWE is known for golly. We just got through talking about Chelsea Green, Tommaso Ciampa.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't even have an AEW. Well, I take that back. Tommaso didn't have an AEW tag on him. Chelsea did because she wrestled at that first All In. You know, I don't think they ever forgot that one. They need to get over it. But Hobbs got an AEW tag on him, and that can either help him or hurt him. Now, my understanding, he's going straight to the main roster.
Really?
If he
Okay.
was going to NXT first, I'd say he have a better chance. But I heard he's going straight to the main roster. He's gonna get ate up. I don't, I don't see him progressing with the AEW tag. At least when you get to NXT, you can shake that tag off a little bit. Work, you know what I'm saying? You can't do that when you go straight to the main roster. So
Yeah. If he if he goes to the main roster, then I hope they book him kind of like they did Big E when he first came in. Oh,
mm,
I just had an idea. He would be perfect with he would be perfect as, and it's gonna be a copycat, but he would be perfect with Chelsea. As you know, she's been going around for weeks looking for a replacement for Piper. He would be perfect as the bodyguard for Chelsea, as her Secret Service, whatever. I think he'll be perfect with her.
Hmm. Hmm. That's interesting.
I mean, he just sit there, kind of like a Mr. Hughes type gimmick. He just sit there, put the glasses on, suit shade, and he just stands there, looking at Poser next to what's her name? Isla Dawn, I think. What's the other one chick's name?
Yeah, I'd have done something like that.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that. Hell, I can see him in that enforcer role. I can see him with Trick like that. I can see if he goes down to NXT. I can see him in that role with Ricky Starks. Well, Saints, which I hate that name too. But I mean, I think for the time being, I would put him as some type of bodyguard slash enforcer type role and let somebody talk with him for the time being is what I would do.
Well, Motown Island says Hobbs with New Day.
Uh,
New Day needs muscle again.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I can see it. It wasn't my first thought, but more I think about it, I could see it. Yeah, I can see it.
So what if Hobbs went with New Day and Big E gets cleared to wrestle?
You think he's ever gonna wrestle again?
I hope so.
I don't think so. I don't think he is.
I said I hope so.
Yeah,
I don't. I just know how it feels,
yeah.
you know, and it sucks.
Hmm.
It sucks when that doctor tells you, "Hey, you can't do this no more."
Yeah.
It fucks with you. I was telling that to Tony last night when we was watching it. It was like I feel myself just wanting, you know what I'm saying,
Hmm.
to get in there and get involved and do this and go to NWP and grab that mic and tear it up. But yeah, it's just no way to do it.
Yeah.
Steve Fluid 24/7. What's up? Unfortunately, I believe Big E is done. I hate. I don't want to believe that. I don't want to.
Or you know what? Here's another thing. They supposed to be redoing Street Profits. Where he comes back with them.
Ooh, that would be good.
Yeah,
That'd be kind of cool to see him on Street Profits. I could dig that. New Day at Street Profits. I could see him doing that.
Yeah,
That'd be kind of cool. But I just feel bad for anyone in that situation, man, because I know how it feels.
yeah.
I just hope he
And not to go out the way you want to go out. That's got to be rough.
dude. Yeah, it's some stuff I'll tell you off the air what I was told, but what I found out and got confirmed like a week ago from somebody nearly broke my darn heart.
Yeah.
I was just like, wow. But hold on. C Fluid. Wait a minute. Dang, I pressed it too quick. C Fluid 24/7. I'm glad Biggie has another career within WWE and he seems to enjoy it. Yeah, it seems like he enjoys it. I gotta say it. He does it. He's a very good commentator. Yeah.
He is.
Biggie is a very good commentator. That's a very good addition. So maybe it was meant to be. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I mean, I just hope that they don't mess up this with Powerhouse Hobbs. Anybody want to see a picture? I got a picture up on the Motown Wrestle group of me and Powerhouse Hobbs. I met the man in person.
Okay.
Man, it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I got a picture with him. He he crazy. He
Okay.
crazy as hell. But yeah, he a cool ass dude. Met him in Chicago actually. Met him in Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a cool ass dude. So I hope him well and he gets to get going and he makes his money and get the recognition he deserves because he worked hard, man. He's been overlooked.
Yeah, and like a whole lot of people in AEW been misbooked completely.
Boy,
Yeah, completely.
how many times?
Yeah. Face heel, face heel, face heel, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Yeah.
C. Fluid, are you from Chicago? Sorry. I am formerly from Chicago. Marcus currently lives there.
Yep. Born and raised.
Yep. I'm from Chicago. Was born there. Now I'm in Indianapolis, Indiana. But I'm very familiar with the Chicago area. Lived there for 20 something years. And I ain't gonna lie, I miss Chi Town. I don't know how much Chi Town miss me, but I miss it. Hey, the food there was awesome. Boy.
Oh man.
I'm like right now contemplating on taking a trip up there to get something to eat. Going to one of these restaurants and just spending the night going to a restaurant and then come back home. I don't know. Something got to happen. Oh, by the way, WrestleMania weekend. Oh, wait. Hold on. C Fluid. Oh, okay. C Fluid's from Chicago itself. Same here, gentlemen. Born and raised here myself. That's tight. That's tight.
T Fluid. Okay, very important. First of all, very important. Are you from Chicago or like Naperville or Joliet, or something
Hey.
like that?
My daughters
Schaumburg.
live in Naperville. I
What
went to
they?
high school on Hoffman Estates. Ain't nothing
Bullshit.
wrong with that.
From Chicago. You ain't from Chicago. Fuck that. No, no, no.
No, I was born on 116th and Union.
Okay, I'm gonna say okay because I'm so okay. That's a that's very important.
Yeah, I was born on the south side, but I went to high school for the suburbs.
Okay. Secondly, pop or soda. That's number two. And number three, deep dish or thin. Okay, let me know. Okay, there you go. South side. Me too. South side. There you go.
Uh-oh.
South side, the best
But
side.
which part of the south side, though?
High Park.
I'm talking about him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, you on the Richie side of the south
Hey,
side.
what can I say?
I was in the ghetto. I was at 116th.
Wild hundreds.
Yep. Roseland, baby.
There you go. That's how they say it too. Hundreds.
Yep.
We take no H, no H. Hundreds.
Oh, snap. For real?
Oh, okay,
Look at that.
okay,
Okay, you from Roseland, too. Okay, I got you.
okay,
I
okay.
got you.
Okay, you count. You could claim it. You from Chicago? Okay, you claim. Okay.
Okay, Seafood, do they still got the shops down there on, what is it? Is that Michigan Avenue? They still got the shops? That little outdoor shops out there? Because that's where I used to buy my clothes at.
Old fashioned donuts. There you go. I think that's still there. I think the old fashioned. I think it's still out there. I think.
They used to have a place in Roseland to where you could buy suits. I used to go there all the time. That's where I got my suit fetish from. And
Yeah, but Chicago is changing. A lot of the old stuff that you probably remember, it's been replaced now, gone out of business or just been replaced something like that. It's a lot. Been a lot of changes.
dude, I've noticed.
Yeah, a lot of the classic old mom and pop shops and things like that been totally replaced though.
Dude, if they moved the Maxwell Street Polish place out of Jewtown,
No, not yet. Not yet. Jimmy's, not yet.
they haven't?
No, not yet.
Oh, it's still there.
Yeah, right off,
Okay.
right off the ramp before you get to the ramp. Yes, it's still there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
last I heard, it wasn't as good as it used to be. I've been there in a while, but it's still there.
Old fashioned is still around. The clothes shops are pretty much. Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Like like when they 63rd Street, 63rd Halsted,
Yeah, I remember that spot.
all that's gone.
What?
Yeah, that's where the other old fashioned was, and all those shops and stuff, all that's gone. There's no actual Jewtown anymore either. That's
Wow.
gone for years. Yeah, UIC that brought all that up and changed all that up.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah.
It was. I remember Logan Square had a little mall too, right off the L up north.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and you. It was like a. It was like an indoor Roseland almost.
Yeah. See, I haven't been. I don't. I didn't. Only time I hung out north was to go to down Belmont sometimes at and the Rainbow Rotor Week.
Okay.
Yeah, but since they closed that, so I didn't really know Logan Square well.
Okay. Well, a little history lesson on Belmont. Actually, it was Belmont, Milwaukee.
Okay,
It was a club called the Polo Club.
I heard of it. Yeah,
Yes, used to be there all the time.
yeah. Oh, that's right. You got to call it pop. He from Chicago. If you from Chicago, there's no such thing as soda. It's pop.
I never even understood where that word came from.
Yeah. What pop?
Soda.
Oh yeah, yeah. The rest of the world calls it pop soda, but it's pop in Chicago.
It's either Kool Aid or pop for me. That's.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All
If
right.
you're real
Well,
Chicago,
look,
yeah.
all right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and end this session of the FTW Future Focus. Rob, I hope you're out there. C Floyd, thanks for tuning in. Tony Motown Allen, thanks for coming in. Hey, Ty, don't get frozen out there. Hey, Rob, hey, if you get in contact with me, I hope you're okay.
Matter of fact, Rob,
But
if you hear, man, leave something in the message box.
yeah, we need to know
Like,
you all right, bro.
yeah, leave something or something in the chat or something.
But thank you for tuning in. Tell your friends, family, tune on to the FTW Future Focus. We will see you next time. Well, of course, when is the Royal Rumble? Is it next Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
So we'll be discussing the Royal Rumble the next Sunday. Next Sunday.
Matter of fact, hey Tony, you doing numbers this year? Let me know.
Oh yeah.
Let me know, Tony. I'm down.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. We will see you definitely in the future.